All right, welcome all. Just so you know, I'm going to be streaming the first part of class on YouTube Live, so I'll be standing mostly here. So in between moves, when we're going for the walk, just know that you might be on camera. Up to you if you want to be. Let's come to standing. We're going to sync up first, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do. So I'm going to step my right foot over my left leg. I'm going to take my right hand underneath my left armpit. And take my left hand, give myself a hug. Now look over your left shoulder, then bring the body all the way around to the right side. Find this counter rotation. I'm going to say this a lot, pull in your spinal pelvic lock, which means belly button to spine, like squeezing in your sex organs. Take 3 breaths in and out the mouth here. I'm going to take 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Shake the body around. And just notice how you feel just after doing the sync up. A little more centered, grounded. With a lot of these practices, I felt like a little something on the first time, and then the more I would do them, the more pronounced the impact would be. Got a sticky door over there. So we're going to do fascial maneuvers today. First half of class, we're going to do solo, and then we're going to do some partner stuff in the second half of class. Let's just go straight into the first move. We'll talk a little bit more as we go. So I'm going to step my right foot over my left again. We're going to start with the same setup. This movement's called totally twisted. It's the most involved one. It's also one of my favorites. Right hand, left armpit, left hand, give yourself a hug. Let's look over our right shoulder this time. Then rotate your body all the way around to the left. So counter rotation is going to be a big principle here. Body goes one way, head goes the other. Squeeze in your spinal pelvic lock, which means pull your belly button to your spine, pull your perineum up, squeeze your sex organs, do a Kegel. Grow a little taller. From here, we're going to do what's called a stage breath. So pursed lips, big breath into the mouth. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. Good. Do it again. Really look at this rotation here. So my body is really full spine twist, head looking over the right shoulder. Stage breath. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. One more time. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. Keep your spinal pelvic lock in. Keep growing taller. We're going to take 6 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. 1. 2, relax the shoulders. 3, grow a little taller, spinal pelvic lock in. 4. 5. 6. Good. Slowly unwind towards the center. If you're just joining, this is a good time to make sure that your right hand is underneath the left armpit, left arm on top, giving yourself a hug. Now we're going to look over our left shoulder, bringing the body all the way around to the right side. Find that counter rotation. Spinal pelvic lock in, stage breath through the mouth. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. Again. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. One more time on the side. In. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. 6 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax the shoulders, rotating deeper. 5, 6. Slowly unwind towards the center. Let it go. Shake it out. Move the body around. Go for a little walk. Let that integrate. Please turn your phone off. Find a little free movement in the body. All right. So continuing with the fascial maneuvers here, we're going to do totally twisted on the second side. This is the longest one that we're going to do. So really important to get this counter rotation. Whole thing is about the fascia, so we're trying to bring in the entirety of the fascial system here. So let's step our left leg over the right. Left hand underneath the right armpit. Right hand, give yourself a hug. I'm going to look over my left shoulder. And I'm going to rotate my body all the way around to the right. Pull in your spinal pelvic lock. Belly button, spine. Squeeze your sex organs. Grow taller. Stage breath, pursed lips into the mouth. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. Again. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. One more time on the side. In. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. 6 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. 1, spinal pelvic lock in, grow taller. 2, rotating deeper on the exhales. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the arms and legs where they are. Slowly unwind towards center. Now we're going to look over that right shoulder and bring the body all the way around to the left. Spinal pelvic lock in, grow taller. Find that maximum rotation. Stage breath in through the mouth. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. Again. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. One more time. More. More. Rotate deeper. Exhale. 6 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Spinal pelvic lock in the whole time, grow taller. 2, relax the shoulders. 3, rotate deeper. 4, connect to gratitude. 5, imagine you're squeezing stress and tension out of the body. 6, feel yourself healing and balancing. Slowly unwind towards the center. Let it go. Shake it out. Move the body around. Go for a little walk. Let that integrate. It can be a normal walk. You can move the body around a little bit, move the spine, move the hips. Maybe find a big yawn, pandiculation. For those that came in late, just so you know, I'm live streaming the first half of class, so no big deal if you walk through. Just know that you're going to be on camera for a moment. All right. We're going to do the palate swipe next. In this one, just so you know, I'm going to ask you to have your right thumb to the roof of your mouth. So if you need to rinse your hands real quick, go for it. Let's step our right leg over the left. Right hand on top of your left shoulder. Left hand on top of your right shoulder. Squeezing your spinal pelvic lock. For this one, I'm going to use my thumb. I'm going to go to the roof of my mouth, right inside the back right side molars. I'm going to swipe from right to left. So here we go. We're going to do it 6 times, using a good amount of pressure, pushing up, right to left only. Here we go. 1, 2, right leg's over the left. We're using the right thumb. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go, unwind. See if you notice a shift. Go for a little walk, let that integrate. First couple times I did it, I didn't feel a whole lot. By the end of the first week, I could really feel it pronounced, like the world became more vibrant. I would feel more alert and awake. So we're pushing that bone in the roof of the mouth to the sphenoid bone, which articulates with all the other cranial bones. We want these bones to have a little breath in them. They're supposed to move, pumping the craniosacral fluid.
So are you supposed to like massage before you get to like the soft palate, or is it just over the hard part of the upper mouth when you go to the soft palate?
Mostly over the hard palate in the back. So yeah, back right molars to back left molars.
It's like a straight line on the top, like from molar arch to molar.
Yeah, straight line's kind of an arc over. Yeah, I'm pushing up and over. Good. Any other questions on that? Cool. Last one of the stress reset is anti-gravity. So since we have some new folks, I'm going to show the positions real quick. I'm going to scoop the skin here. The positions are going to be looking up. Then I'm going to say tuck your chin to your chest. You're going to pull your elbows in. I'm going to say inhale through the mouth, look up and to the right. You'll go here, exhale, here, exhale. We'll do that a couple times. Then I'm going to have you bend your knees and stick your butt out, elbows wide. Here it's going to be an inhale to the right, exhale, inhale to the left. We'll do that a couple times. And then if you can, I'm going to have you drop down into a deep squat. And then we'll come out of it. Hips first. Hang here for a moment. Roll up one at a time. Boom. That'll be the movement. Really nice one, elongating the spine. So let's do it here. Interlace the fingers, including the thumbs. Scoop that skin on the back of your neck up. Pull on your spinal pelvic lock. First, bring your face, chest, elbows to the sky. Big breath in and out the mouth here. Really reach those elbows high and wide. Big inhale through the mouth. Hold, tuck the chin to the chest, bring your elbows in. Exhale. Big inhale through the mouth. Look up and to your right. Exhale, center. In, to the left. Exhale, center. In, right. Center. In, left. Center. One more time each side. In, right. Center. In, left, center. Keep tractioning that skin. If you lose the grip, no big deal, just re-grip. You're going to bend the knees, stick the butt out, drop down towards a squat. Elbows go wide. Think about pulling your spine long. Pulling your spinal pelvic lock. If you want to advance it, you can Bring the knees towards each other. Big breath in the mouth. Whole body twists up and to the right. Exhale, center. In. Left. Exhale, center. In. Right. Center. In. Left. Center. In. Right. Center. In. Left. Center. Now, if you can, drop down into a full deep squat. If not, just stand up and bring your chin to your chest and have a little more traction there. So keep bringing the skin up on top of your head. Tuck your tail, squeeze elbows in, squeeze knees in. Compress yourself into the tiniest little ball you can make yourself. We'll do 3 big breaths in and out the mouth here. 1, 2, 3. Slowly start to raise your hips up, keeping your head low. Find a forward bend, squeezing your spinal pelvic lock. Keep trying to pull your head off. And you can do a little weight shifting side to side here as we take a few breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Roll up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head will be the last thing to unravel. Finish where we started with our head and chest up, reaching the elbows wide. Big breath in and out the mouth here. And let go. Notice how you feel. Go for a little walk, let that integrate. Walking is like hitting the save button. We're changing the structure of our fascia. So to integrate, walking is a very complex thing to do. So those first 3, that's the stress reset. Stress reset has been measured to take 75 to 90% of the stress out of the body in 15 minutes of doing the fascial maneuvers. I think once you get good at them, 5 to 7 minutes, we can do it quicker. So first time it felt good, it was nice. And then people who have been practicing this consistently for a week in the program I'm running are getting just the wildest results I've seen. So I'm going to keep putting that plug out there. Happy to give some more resources. This is the coolest stuff. Been teaching movement and dance for 15 years. This is the most potent, powerful practice I've ever come across. So let's keep going. We're going to move on to the next one. It's called swinger. Golf swing, baseball swing, not polyamory related. Head and chest up. The first week I was like, why is it called swinger? There we go. Fingertips and kneecaps. I'm going to take my left hand, reach it across to my right shoulder. If you want, I like to go in the skin, optional. Right hand, I'm going to grab my tricep skin and pull it down towards my elbow. I'm going to look over my left shoulder and then twist my body all the way around to the right. It's counter rotation, pulling your spinal pelvic lock, drop down towards the squat, rotate deeper. 6 big breaths in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stage breath here. In. More. Rotate deeper and hold. Breathe when you need to. Rise on up. Shake it out. Move the body. Take a couple steps in your space. Totally normal if there's a bit of a head rush here. Let's do the second side. Head and chest up. Now I'm going to take my right hand to my left shoulder. Left hand, grab that tricep skin, pull it down towards the elbow. Look over your right shoulder. Bring the body all the way around to the left. Spinal pelvic lock in. Drop down towards a squat. Pull yourself deeper. 6 big breaths in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stage breath in. More. Pull yourself deeper and hold. Come on out. Go for a walk. Move the body around. We're getting dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, which are endogenous opioids. Activating the endocannabinoid system. Get that runner's high feeling. All the fascia is attached to all the other fascia in the body, not just underneath your skin, around every muscle, organ, bone. It goes into the muscles, the organs, the bones. It touches every single cell. It's a continuous web that we're working with. All right, let's do pullover next. So I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to reach it across to my right shoulder. I'm going to find this little armpit crease. I'm going to go slightly towards the middle of my spine. Find a little meaty spot there. I'm going to reach down and pull that up. So keep that skin traction the whole time. Like between your fingertips and your hip, there's a string that you're pulling tight. Take your right hand, reach it across your back ribs, grab some skin and fascia and pull it forward. So keep that skin traction. We're going to elevate this right shoulder, bend the knees, elevate it a little bit more. Start to lean forward, pulling that string tight. Look over your right shoulder, squeezing your spinal pelvic lock. Now pull this right shoulder across your body towards your left knee as you squat down. Keep looking over your right shoulder. Keep pulling that string tight. 6 big breaths in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stage breath in. More. Pull deeper. Drive your right hip away. Lengthening. Exhale. Rise on up. Come on out. If you get a little dizzy or lightheaded, no worries. Go for a little walk. Notice the sensation on the right side of your body and back to the left side. You can move the arms around a little bit. But noticing the contrast. We learn through contrast. So noticing like, wow, my right side, I'm breathing easier. It's much more open than my left. All right, let's balance that out. I'm going to take my right hand over my left shoulder, find that armpit crease a little bit towards the center, reach down, grab some skin, pull it up. Left hand, back of the ribs, squeeze and pull it forward. So keep that traction the whole time. Going to elevate this left shoulder, bend the knees, elevate it a little bit more. Looking up and over your left shoulder, squeezing in your spinal pelvic lock. Pull that left shoulder across your body towards your right knee. 6 big breaths in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stage breath in. More. Pull deeper and hold. Drive your left hip away, opening up that left side of your back. Move the body around. This time when you go for a walk, I want you to find a figure 8 pattern to walk in. Figure 8 will help with the integration, balancing out. All right, we're gonna do the psoas next. The psoas, it's also the intestines, the whole hip area here. The way I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna go between my belly button and the pointy bone on my right side hip. The halfway point in between those two is where the ileocecal valve is. So what we're gonna do is push in with both hands and then pull up towards your same side shoulder. Really push in there and then pull up. Now step out with your left leg, bend the left leg, keep the right leg straight. This is my left leg. Squeeze the butt, spinal pelvic lock. Start to lean back, bringing the head up. Pull the skin a little more if you can. It's okay if there's a little discomfort here. Sometimes it feels like something's gonna tear. That's just the fascial restrictions. Drive your back heel towards the ground. 3 big breaths, in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the nose, out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Step out. Notice the difference between your hips. Go for a little walk, let it integrate. All right, let's balance out our second side. Belly button, hip bone. I'm gonna go right in the middle there. I'm gonna push that skin in and then pull it up towards the same side shoulder. I'm gonna step out with my opposite leg, my right leg, bending the front leg, straightening the back. Good grip on that skin. Drive that back heel towards the ground, spinal pelvic lock in, lean back, lift the head up a little bit. Deeper you go, the more intense it's gonna be. 3 breaths in and out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the nose, out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Come on out. Notice the openness in the hips. Go for a little walk. Shake it out, move the hips around. All right. Let's do a couple for the cranium, and then we'll start transitioning towards some partner stuff here. So let's start with the antler twist. You can stay standing here. I'm just going to be a little closer for this. I'm going to take my right hand, heel the hand to the temple, my fingertips facing back on the right side. Left side, same thing, but my fingertips are facing forwards. First step is to try to crush your head as much as you can, really squeeze, and then rotate so your fingertips are going up, giving yourself some antlers. Try to interlace those fingers or grab the top of your head to pull that rotated skin up. Pulling your spinal pelvic lock, start to move the head around, opening, closing the mouth, slowly. Even better, turning it into a big yawn. Let it go. What do you notice? More space in the head.
Warm, fleshy blood flow.
Warm,
Warm and like increased blood flow.
warm, increased blood flow. Good. I always feel, especially with all the head stuff, my mind gets more calm, feel a bit more grounded and centered. So let's do one more for the head. Let's do the double ear pull. So I'm going to grab a handful of ear as much as I can. I'm going to pull them up and off my head. Same thing as before, spinal pelvic lock in. I can move the head around, chin to chest, looking up, right and left. Opening, closing the mouth. Even better, turn it into a big yawn. If you lose the grip, just re-grip, no big deal. One more big yawn. Go for a little walk. See if you notice a shift in mental state, emotional state, sensation. Let's take the right hand and place it over your heart. Take your left hand on top of your head. And let the eyes close or soften. Gently pull in your spinal pelvic lock. And imagine you can pass a warm white healing light between your two hands. Balancing out the brain, balancing out the heart. Breathe whatever way feels good to you. Setting the intention to let all that work we did for this first half of class integrate. Feel your body balancing, creating the conditions for your body to heal. Amazing things happen when we take the body out of stress. Grab a drink of water if you need to. Move the body around. Notice the difference from when you walked in. And we'll just gather again in about 1 minute here.